It's Isekai Quartet.
And how is Isekai Quartet?
Brilliant. Marikrambu Weebs, my name is Cole, his name is Mike, his name is Jay. We like anime, and this is episode 55, the Christmas episode. Merry Christmas. Anime Protagonist Podcast, I forgot to mention that. That's what you're listening to. You knew that. It says it right in the title. You're here, you're listening, you know what you're listening to. It's Christmas, though. Thanks for joining us on Christmas.
It's not Christmas for me, though. It's Festivus.
Yeah, speaking of Festivus, this episode we air our grievances. And boys, I got a lot of things I gotta say to you guys. Also, anime in general.
Yeah.
Very angry with anime.
How many anime managers do you want to speak to, Cole?
All of them. We also bought gifts for our favorite anime characters, so stick around to find out what we got them. But before we get into either of those things, Michael?
Hi.
Mike, what's on your mind?
I have a mind. I have things on it. Mm-hmm. And I talked a little bit about this with you guys before, but it's something that's been bothering me for a little while now. I noticed it when I was editing the last YouTube video. Yeah. And it was when we were talking about hummus versus guacamole. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I believe Cole called guacamole a topping. And I think Jay might have called it a condiment. So in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, as I've been listening to this over and over again, because I have to listen to our silly little podcast so many times. It's great. What the heck is a condiment and what the heck is a topping? What is the difference? Because I have no idea.
It's one of those things you just know when you know. Yeah.
Well, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. You know.
You just know. You know it when you see it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, like porn. Same thing.
Like porn. Yeah.
What?
You've never heard that thing before?
Nope.
Hold on. Mike, kill time. I'll find the quote.
Yeah. There's like this.
No.
Yeah. There's like this. It was a ruling about someone, and I forget what they did. They made something, and like they were having to present their case to a judge, and I think the judge was basically like, you know what? Wasn't it Hustler magazine or something?
No, it was a senator or something.
Okay, yeah. And basically someone was arguing it was porn, and then someone was arguing it wasn't porn, and then they were trying to argue what the definition of porn was. And they basically just said, like, it's really hard to define, but you know it when you see it. And that's like the famous quote.
It was porn versus like those fancy art house French movies with lots of nudity in it.
Yeah.
They're like, so what's the difference? And they're like, well, you know it when you see it. You know the difference between porn and like just nudity in movies.
So, like, for example, Tifa at the Italian Senate is which one?
That's just porn, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wait, no, that's called hentai, and it's art.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Honestly, that's a pretty cultured opinion, Mike.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's one of my favorite.
You've never heard that?
No.
Really? Oh, first of all, it's hentai and it's art is my favorite Office quote. That's from The Office.
I know that.
Yeah, okay.
It's what Jay referenced.
Jay, you have to tell that story, because that's a good one, too.
So, I believe that was this year. There was a meeting at the Italian Senate, and just randomly on someone's computer, hentai of Tifa from Final Fantasy VII came up.
I'm actually amazed Cole missed this somehow. I don't know how you missed this.
I can't believe you missed that.
Genuinely, boys. This is the first time I've heard of that.
That's like the most Cole story ever, too. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
It has politics. It has hentai in it.
Mm-hmm.
It has
a
Senate.
waifu in it.
He can say the word Senate in the middle of the story, and he's so happy about it.
I am the Senate.
I am the Senate.
Yeah. Speaking of people on the Senate.
Hey, no, we didn't even discuss.
Oh, right, yeah.
The Senate must convene to decide
let's
what is a condiment and what is a topping.
Yeah. So, like, you have a bowl of cereal. You put milk on it. Is milk a condiment or a topping, or what is it?
That's a topping. That's a topping in your cereal.
That's a soup.
What?
Milk is milk.
All right. I challenge you this then.
Okay.
Let's say you're a complete psychopath. You fill a bowl with milk.
Yeah.
And then you pour the cereal in.
No, I will not stand for that madness.
What is the milk then? Is that still a topping?
So your argument is that At that point, the cereal is
becomes the topping.
The cereal becomes the topping in your milk dish.
No, it's
what's
just
for
soup.
breakfast?
You're just
Milk?
adding the two components. It's just which way do you add it?
So I guess
how
order
I
matters?
pour my cereal? Cereal in one hand, milk in the other, and I pour them together into the bowl.
You're a man of
First
science.
of all, how does nothing splash everywhere?
It does. He just doesn't care.
It does, yeah. I lick it up.
Oh,
Gross.
no. I hope you edit that sound out. That was horrible.
No, I hope he edits it in
Horribly good.
again.
Yeah.
Bass boost it if you have to.
Make it crunchy. I want to hear it crunch. And then I'll have to figure out how to do the crunchy thing for the YouTube video. Just super overexposed. I think the order actually does matter. I never thought of that before. The order that you put the topping on. You can't put the topping first. So like on a pizza, the crust can't be a topping, obviously.
No, the crust
It's the
is
base.
just the medium.
So then if you add salt to something, is the salt a topping?
Yes.
Yes.
Salt is definitely a topping.
Yeah.
But okay, so like ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
I think it can be both things. Because if you have it on the side, then it's just a condiment.
Then it's just a dip.
But you could put it on top, and then it's a topping.
Yes.
Oh, so you know what? Dip is a separate category here, I think.
I think dip would be a separate category as well.
So here's what I
but
think.
a dip can become anything can become a topping.
It's true.
It's a condiment no matter what, right? Like so even if it's a topping, it's still a condiment.
Yeah.
But it's not a dip if it's on top because you haven't dipped anything.
No, then it's a topping.
Then it's a topping, correct?
Yeah.
All right, I challenge you this. I have a plate of French fries.
Yes.
Yes.
I dip the French fries individually into ketchup. I put them back on the plate. What has happened?
It's been dipped. It's a dip.
Are they topped?
No, they've been dipped.
I have Mike, let me add to that.
Okay.
I put my French fries on a plate and put ketchup on top and then ketchup on the side. And I dip the fries with ketchup already on it that I put on top into the ketchup on the side, right?
Okay.
What is the ketchup? It's been both put on top and dipped into. What is it?
Jay, you have a way of melting my brain. When you're, I was trying to follow that, and I just couldn't. I just really couldn't.
So you have ketchup on top of the fries
Okay.
and on the side.
It's both.
So then, where does the dip begin and the topping end?
You know what? I think I've figured it out. You've helped me, Jay. A condiment is before it's been used. It's a condiment until it becomes dip or a topping.
Yes. Agreed.
Correct.
That's what it is. We've solved this mystery. AniPro certified mystery solved.
Mike, can we get like a in the edit just like a stamp of approval?
Absolutely not. Now,
a stamp that says solved.
Yeah.
Case closed, it's going to say.
Chalk it up. Another one for the AniPro boys.
One last question before we go to what's on Jay's mind.
Yes.
Okay.
What is the best thing that you can dip French fries into that is not ketchup? Non-ketchup best dip French fry.
Mayonnaise.
Just
honey
straight
dill.
Just straight mayo? Honey dill.
I like
Ooh.
mayo. Honey dill, but see that's
You're doxing us there.
You're doxing
No one
us
knows
'cause
what that is.
that is a very specific dip that we have here
Yeah.
where we are.
It's literally
I know, but like I mean
it is good though. It is so good.
It
on
is
fries.
very good. Yeah.
It's
I don't
literally
know why
honey
it's not
and
a thing
dill.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's so good.
I honestly, when I found out that it was like an exclusive thing to here, I was like, wait, really? This is so good. What?
And like you can buy it at Costco.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great stuff. I raise you. Ranch is great as well to dip stuff in. Ranch is a
Depends
great
what you're
dip.
dipping. Depends what you're dipping.
Nice wedge dipped in ranch.
You know what else is good?
I don't like potato and ranch.
Really?
Chipotle sauce.
Yeah.
Ranch is made for potatoes. Chipotle sauce is good too. Yeah. Jay, what's on your mind?
What is on my mind?
Garlic aioli.
Garlic. That's actually the correct choice. Garlic
aioli is on my mind.
Or like that sriracha mayo.
Chipotle aioli. Ooh.
Ooh, that is really good.
But it's just going
Aioli
back
in
to your it's just basically mayonnaise with something else in it.
Yeah.
I don't think that was what was on Jay's mind though.
Cole's bottom line, mayo.
Just like mayo. I like mayo. Kewpie mayo.
Oh, Kewpie mayo. You got to get on that Kewpie mayo. It's so good.
Cole, you know what you should have one day?
A long man?
No. Well, yes, but I was going to say a mayo sandwich that's just mayo. So like bread, mayo, and then another piece of bread.
So the only topping or condiment on this sandwich would just be mayonnaise.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so first of all, what kind of bread are we talking here? Are we talking the whitest sandwich ever seen by man?
Oh no!
So, like,
it
Wonder
is.
Bread, Wonder Bread, Hellman's mayonnaise, and then another piece of Wonder Bread. Cut the crusts off. Cut the crusts off. I'm talking crust, like Crustables.
If you want, you know what, Cole? If you want cheese, you can have mozzarella or Swiss.
Yeah, it's got to be a white cheese. Cut those crusts off. Those are too dark.
Too dark.
You're gonna get canceled for this sandwich, just because it's like inedible.
And then dip it in bleach.
Oh,
You know what is edible?
they're gonna
though?
dip it in ranch.
You know what is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
that
You know what is
sounds
edible
disgusting.
though?
What's edible?
The long long gummy that's in the long long man commercial.
Long man!
So I subjected both Cole and Mike to the Long Long Man commercial because I've been watching it. I watched it like earlier today, and it is a really funny commercial.
It is. It was a wild ride.
It made me
It
laugh.
was-
Made me laugh.
It was a wild ride from beginning to end. For context, it is just a Japanese commercial about gummies that they sell there.
I do have to ask you, Jay, where did you find this?
Mike actually asked me this off air before we started recording. Honestly, I just found it because it kept appearing on my Twitter feed like a while ago.
Yeah, it'll be linked in
And-
the episode description if you're.
Yeah.
So yeah, check it out. This
Check it out.
6-minute compilation of this bizarre commercial that Jay.
Yeah.
He like made me and Cole watch it and like stared at us and watched our reactions as we were watching it. And judged,
Laughing.
Like an
judged.
alien.
Yeah, he's like, how does human react?
How did they?
no.
But like
It's
it's
pretty
crazy. Like
funny.
it's got a great story with like a crazy reveal at the end. So like watch till the end.
I feel like
A
Saga.
great story, Jay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's got a great story.
Listen.
Listen, we do anime reviews here, and this is a certified great story.
All
from
right,
Jay.
quick. You know what? Since we've all watched this, let's give it our quick AniPro rating right now.
I'll give it a.
For reference, we rate things on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being protagonist, 1 being antagonist, villain. I forget.
Yeah.
Antagonist.
Antagonist.
And then middle tier would be like a background character. Cole,
I'll go supporting character on this
supporting
one.
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll go also supporting character on this one. Yeah. Jay.
Okay. I'm kind of tossed up between protagonist and supporting. But just to keep the streak alive, I'm gonna give it a supporting.
There you go. Solid 8 out of 10 commercial,
Solid 8 out of 10.
or 4
Yeah.
out of 5. Depends how you like your fractions.
Yeah.
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 Speaking
Yeah,
of
80%.
how people like things, Cole, what's on your mind?
I like things.
That's not true.
No, there's not many things that I like.
How's that computer
what's-
running?
Oh, wonderfully. Thank
Oh,
you,
that's
Michael.
good.
We had a bit of a scare here at AniPro Productions this week.
Productions.
I went to update the new Windows update, and my computer exploded. Not really. It was
didn't like the
salvageable.
update. It didn't
It
like
didn't
the
like the
update.
update at all. So I worked on it for a while. I couldn't uninstall it.
It had a tummy ache.
It had a tummy ache.
Basically,
And
you
then-
gave it a virus, more or less.
Yeah, and then I had to give it to Mikey because Mikey's the nerd, and Mikey fixed my computer for me. So round of applause for Michael.
And then he gives it back. And what was on your desktop, Cole?
Yeah, and then Michael, the villain that he is, put a nice one-piece the desktop background on my computer. I did laugh though.
I noticed that you
Lol.
didn't have a desktop wallpaper, and as an anime host, you have to have an anime wallpaper.
I changed it to a different one. Can you guess?
It's a spicy
guess-
The March
wolf.
comes in like a lion.
Sorry, Mike. What did you say?
My guess was Bison Wolf.
And Joseph?
Oh, I said March comes in like a lion.
Jay is correct.
Ooh, let's go.
Is it Ray from March Comes In Like a Lion?
It's
Like the
Ray
main
and
MC?
it's Ray and Hina when they're sitting on that riverbank when he goes to find her in Kyoto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one.
Nice.
It's one of my favorite manga panels, and I like that whole arc.
So wholesome.
It is. Yeah, it is very wholesome. I'm playing Breath of the Wild. That's what's on my mind. Yeah.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Like Shazana was.
Shazana has inspired me, and yeah, it's the greatest game of all time. No, I will not hear any arguments from either of you.
I mean, it's pretty hard to argue against that, but I will.
not hear any arguments.
Ocarina of Time, bro.
Solid. It's a solid 8 out of 10. I think
8?
that Listen,
8
I
is
think
low.
that-
Come on, Jay.
I
Jay,
think that the
Jay,
shrines.
come on.
Let me explain myself, please.
Okay, come on, Jay.
Okay.
Explain yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that the shrines in Breath of the Wild are a bit too repetitive. Like you get like maybe 4 different puzzles per in total, and then it's just repeated across the entire map. And the actual like dungeons, there's only like 4 of them, and then the story is just kind of meh.
Yeah, that's the thing that takes it down. I would give it a probably 8.5 to a 9.5, somewhere in there out of 10. Because like the game is so freaking fun, it's ridiculous.
It is fun, but like after a while, I just kind of got like, yeah, I'm kind of doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, that's kind of like pretty much what brings it down for me. Is it's kind of like repetitive by the end, and then the story. I like a more deep and like complex and like there's more of fleshed out story to it, where this one is pretty sparse, and it's just personal taste. But I can't argue that it's not an amazing game though.
It's great. It's a great game. It's a great game.
It also needs more school sim, like Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
3 Houses. That game's amazing.
Or it also needs more
9 out of 10 game.
Yeah, it needs more dating sim in it, much like Persona 5 as well.
Oh, absolute phenomenal game.
Yes.
9 out of 10.
Yes. Cold.
Wait,
which one was a 9 out of 10? What?
You would give Persona 5 a 9 out of 10, but Breath of the Wild an 8.
I would give
Yes,
Persona
correct.
5 a 10 out of 10 and give Breath of the Wild a 9 out of 10.
Man, there's only so many times I can put booze in the edit. Like, there's only so many crowd booing noises I can put
But Cole,
in.
you haven't spoken that much in your what's on your mind.
Nice try, Jay. Remember, I do the editing.
He's just going to edit Jay just to say, ba ba booba, I'm a stupid dummy.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Well, what do you guys...
here's the thing.
No,
Mike.
here's the thing, Jay. We're gonna say what we got presents for. We got presents for anime characters, and we're gonna share them with each other.
I thought we were going to say what we got presents.
We got presents.
We got presents.
Who wants to share their presents first?
Cole.
Okay. Hold on. Pull up my list of gifts that I've purchased for my...
What did you wrap them in?
Newspaper. It's my go-to.
I wrap mine in manga panels that I ripped out of your manga collection.
Oh, that's where they all went.
I just put mine in those gift bags.
I'm gonna start.
Classic move.
I'm gonna start with my boy Ainz Gon.
All right, what gift for this holiday season did you get? Ainz Gon, the man who has everything, pretty much.
Ainz-sama. I got him a nice teeth whitening kit so that he can have. All of his bones can be so white.
Oh, that's so kind.
That's so nice.
Be glistening with brightness and holiday cheer.
Were they noticeably yellow in the anime that you noticed? I didn't.
No, I just thought, he could be, he wants to. We clean ourselves, right? If you're made out of bone,
yeah.
Wouldn't you want to be a clean bone man?
I always aspire to be a clean bone man.
Put that on a t-shirt.
It's on my resume.
The cleanest bones.
Clean bone man.
If you hire me, you will hire the cleanest bone man known to men of bone.
Want to see?
Just smile.
Wow, those are clean bones.
No, those are clean bones. Yeah, no cavities.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good gift, though. Jay?
Yeah, I thought
Jay?
so. I thought it'd be a good gift for him.
All right. I didn't really know we were sharing our gifts, but
No. Cole did that gag last week.
I did that last week, Jay.
So this one is for Kirito.
I knew it.
I knew he was going to give one to Kirito.
I thought he'd enjoy this gift. I got it specially for him. Okay. It's a commissioned print. Of
oh no.
And I got it framed just so he could hang it on his wall.
I'm worried.
Because I thought of him, right? And it's a commissioned print of the in-universe game Sword Art Online. Just so he can remember the good times.
That's a horrible gift, Jay.
Jay, he's got PTSD.
Yeah.
It's traumatizing.
And you get him a copy of the thing that traumatized him.
Oh,
now I see the problem.
Oh, now I see the problem. Okay,
you're a horrible monster.
this is a bit of an issue. So let's just, you know what? Let's just put that aside. Okay. Mike, you go.
Yeah,
we'll see if the next gift I got is good.
Come up with something better. I'm sure it'll be way better than this.
Yeah. Okay, Mike, just go ahead.
Just make sure it's not horrible next time, okay?
Yeah, make sure it's not literally the worst gift I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
All right. I've got a gift on my list for Mr. Ash Ketchum.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, Santy's bringing Ashy a gift. And can you guess what it is?
Is it...
It's an 11th birthday party.
Oh,
I was going to say, is it a Thunderstone?
No, remember
Pikachu doesn't want to be evolved.
He tried,
Pikachu
and Pikachu
doesn't
didn't want
evolve.
to. Yeah, he respects Pikachu's consent. You got to respect him for that.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just think my guy Ash could, use an 11th birthday after 26 years.
I think that's nice. I'd like
especially
an 11th birthday party, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially now that he's finally done his journey,
Oh, that's true.
It would be nice to finally turn 11.
I'm looking forward to him showing up in the next anime as like a grown man. He'll be he'll go straight from 10 years old to like 48.
Yeah. He's like one of the teachers at the Scarlet and Violet school.
Yeah. Pikachu died like 4 years ago.
Oh no.
He's got like an eye patch.
Oh no, he's got a little Pichu with him.
Yeah. This is Pikachu's son. I told him I'd raise him for him.
He gets like a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, he's not wearing a ball cap anymore. He's wearing a little fedora.
Yeah, and he's smoking. Oh yeah, man, he loves smoking now.
Big red nose. Been drinking all these years. All right. I got Ash Ketchum an 11th birthday party. Cole, what did you get for your next anime character for the holidays?
Hold on, let me look. I got for... Oh no. I thought I had 4 written down. I only have 3.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh no. I got for my girl, Holo.
Oh.
I got her just a really nice brush so that she can brush her tail, because she loves brushing her tail.
Does she?
Yeah, so I got her a really nice brush for brushing her tail.
Really nice horsehair brush?
Yes, it's lovely. She'll love it, I'm sure.
Oh,
so
nice.
She can groom herself.
Did you get her like some like dog shampoo too while you're at it?
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know. Maybe she could use a brush or a wash.
She can do that herself.
Yeah, but does she have shampoo?
I'm assuming.
I don't know.
Listen, it's the sentimental value of the brush.
Right.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. Any brush would do, but like I'd give her like a nice brush.
A very nice,
speaking of,
lovely
Jay,
brush.
you haven't seen this yet.
Oh, yes. Cole's...
Oh, what did you get? Ooh, you got your Holo figure.
Cole got his Holo figure finally.
And I'm sure the listeners would love to hear this.
Yes, it's infinitely smaller than I imagined it would be.
Yeah, it is. It's a bit small.
It's like 4 centimeters tall.
Yeah, it's just teeny.
It's just like right on his pointer finger.
Yeah,
I carry her with me in my pocket.
Speaking of
Always.
tiny little things, Jay.
Right. Okay. I guess it's good that I'm running these by you before I actually give them out. Yeah. Considering the Kirito one. So the second person that I got for was Shou Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And,
Jay, no.
Oh no.
Don't go there. No.
We already killed Pikachu this episode.
I got him a nice leash for his dog.
Oh, Jay.
Jay.
You're a monster.
Jay, that's such a thoughtful gift.
It's so thoughtful.
Thank you. Oh, so he'd love it.
Yeah. I'm sure he loves his dog/daughter dog.
Yeah. Dogged her. When I was kind of come up with ideas for this, Shazana actually, I was like, do you have any ideas for like would be a good gift? She's like, you know that Chimera from the Chimera dog from Full Metal Alchemist? You should get it a ball. And I was like, you're sick and twisted, and I'm not saying that. And then Jay comes here with the even worse one.
With the leash.
The leash.
So what you're saying is it's not a good gift.
No, I think that's a good gift.
It's a good gift for Shou Tucker, that's for sure.
I think that's a good gift for your audience here. On this
okay,
one.
good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad I at least got one person a good gift. But anyway, Mike, what did you get?
All right. Next gift in my big bag of gifties. I got a present for our, you better believe it, Naruto Uzumaki.
Okay.
And I got him a very large gift. You know when you see under the tree there's like a really big gift and you get a little excited?
Yeah.
And you go and peek and you're like,
it's
is my
one of
name
those
on that?
little tykes like car things.
It's like really big and long and you're like, what could that be? And then it's soft. I got him a Sasuke body pillow.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
That's what he's always wanted.
Yeah, so he can keep Sasuke by his side no matter what. When Sasuke's away traveling on his missions, he's got him right there with him, right in between him and Hinata in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that one. That's a good one.
Very thoughtful, I thought. Helping him.
I think tis the season of giving, and you're giving good gifts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What gift do you have next, Cole, before Jay tells us his next monstrous gift?
I have one that I just thought off the top of my dome. I'm looking around and I'm seeing, like we've got classic Asuka Langley Soryu, and I'm getting her I'm gonna get her some certificates to go and see somebody to help her deal with her anger management. That's Merry Christmas, Asuka.
Merry Christmas. You're really mean.
You're really mean to everyone.
Yeah.
And you should go see somebody about that.
Well, I don't think she's going to like that gift, but it is very thoughtful.
Mental health is important.
It is true.
It is. You know what? It is very thoughtful.
Should be happier in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just as a Christmas present, it's an interesting choice.
It's the thought that counts once again.
You're showing your care.
Yeah.
Yeah. I care about Asuka.
It's showing that you care, and I think that's what counts.
Yeah.
I agree. Jay, speaking of caring, what caring gift did you get?
So caring, so thoughtful.
Oh God. I look, guys, I knew I should have done more than just one quick wiki search. So my next gift is for Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend.
Is it a personality?
Mike's got the jokes.
Mike's got the jokes. Anyway, so I know that he's been going through a lot of stuff as evidenced by the quick wiki search. So I thought that what would be best for him is a restraining order signed by Mizuhara.
Oh, that would be great. They just can't see each other anymore.
Yeah,
he would love that.
Finally. Yes, I think that not only is that a gift for Kazuya, it's a gift for all of us because that manga would finally end.
And Mizuhara too. This is your bi-weekly reminder that should end now. Please end.
It does need to end. We need to stop.
We should
Jay,
review it.
2 good gifts in a row.
Yeah, well, there you
okay.
go. Yeah,
this
you
quick,
figured it out.
You know what? This quick Google search really doing me some wonders. Hopefully we can keep that going. Mike, what was your next thing?
All right. My last gift here. I've got a gift for Goku and Chi-Chi.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
the married couple, as everyone knows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have divorce paperwork for them. I think they'd be much happier not together. They don't seem like a good fit.
I think you're right.
Chi-Chi's always yelling at him. He's never home. What's going on there?
Well,
and don't they have a son?
Several.
Yeah.
Why do they have kids?
I don't know. And then
they famously have 2 sons.
Yeah. And then on top of that too, there's even an episode of it where Goku's Vegeta talks about kissing and Goku's like, "Ew, what's that?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "You have children. What? How do you not know what this is?"
Oh, Dragon Ball.
So
Dragon Ball Z.
You're welcome, Chi-Chi, for the divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Goku would probably be better off too. No,
he would. He probably honestly wouldn't even notice.
Yeah. I do have one more. Let's
hear
gift.
It. Yeah.
Okay.
For Bocchi from Bocchi the Rock.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I got her because I think it's time that someone in anime plays I got her a Fender American Ultra Stratocaster because it's about time somebody in anime played a Strat instead of a Les Paul.
No. It has to be a Gibson Les Paul, Cole. That's the only instrument allowed in anime.
It's always a Les Paul. No. She plays leads. You throw a Strat on there, just a little tasteful crunch. She'll cut right through that mix.
Ooh,
beauty.
Ooh. But here's the thing. A Les Paul is just a prettier guitar. But this is not the guitar podcast.
It's not. You open this can of worms. No. Stratocaster is the superior guitar in every way. It's prettier.
I like anime.
It's prettier. It's more versatile.
Nope. Just no.
Yeah. Jay, do you have one? Save us.
Yeah.
It's very convenient that you talk about Bocchi because I actually did get a gift for Bocchi.
Oh, good.
This one's going to be mean. I can feel it.
This one, I think she'd really like this one, considering the quick Google search. I know she's a part of a band, so I know that the free publicity would be super helpful. And that is a picture of her on a billboard in the middle of Shinjuku.
Perfect
gift. Good job, Jay.
I like it.
You've nailed it.
Thank you.
Well,
I know she wouldn't be nervous about that at all, that a ton of people are looking at her.
Wow. I think it would actually help her get over some nervousness. That's a very thoughtful gift. She's probably going to shrivel up into a ball somewhere.
Yeah, like when you're teaching a kid to swim, you just throw them into the water.
Yeah, and then sometimes they drown. Sometimes they drown. Sometimes they learn to swim.
Yeah, exactly.
In this case, I suspect drowning will be the result.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since we're doing seasonal ones, I got one more. I figured out one more. I'll do it. We'll just end it here. Suletta Mercury from Gundam Witch from Mercury. I'm getting her the obvious gift.
Mm-hmm.
A perfect grade Gundam Ariel, which does not exist.
But
it will. I'll make it happen. I'll modify some other kind of perfect grade and make it happen. Buy a bootleg kit. It'll have to be a bootleg kit because Bandai ain't making that anytime soon.
Soon.
A perfect grade?
Oh, yeah, hey, you never know. It's pretty popular right now.
It's
the flagship Gundam.
Took them 6 years to make a master grade Barbatos.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I genuinely feel bad about all the gifts I got.
I don't think you do.
No, I genuinely do.
Well,
that hurt to say.
It's too late. It's just much too late.
Yeah. I shouldn't have said all those things.
Yeah.
No.
I had one last one written down too.
I have one more written down. I don't know if I want to say it.
I'll just quickly say it. I gave Guts from Berserk just a break. Just a break, man. That guy needs a break.
You know what?
I thought about giving him anger management tickets
too. I think
go with Asuka.
Yeah.
Just a break somewhere. Just a little vacation would be perfect.
With Casca?
Probably.
Okay.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Hopefully.
That'd be nice. I got one more.
It's quick.
It's time to redeem yourself.
Okay, this one I think is for the boys. I got something for Subaru from ReZero, and
oh no,
it's a letter from his parents telling him how they're doing and that they miss him.
Isn't there an episode like that?
There's flashback or that test thing where he goes, but that's not really them. That's just a.
Yeah, it's just in his head, right?
Yeah.
So where did you buy this letter?
Yeah.
Well, I got Santa Magic, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you wrote a letter to Santa
asking for a letter that I can give to Subaru. Yeah.
Okay.
That's some bizarre Santa magic. Did his parents write it then, or did Santa write it?
No, the parents wrote it.
Santa has assured me that his parents wrote it.
He just traveled to their house and held them at gunpoint and said, "Write a letter how much you miss your son."
No, he basically he just said I can't really bring your son back, but I can send you whatever you want to say to your son. What did you want to say? So they wrote him a letter
to your son who's gone.
To your son who's gone.
Who's gone?
Yeah.
He's in another world. With Amelia and Best Girl Rem.
No, you already said Best Girl the first time.
Mike, are we going through, do we got anything else that we want to say here?
Yeah, we got a few from social media. I put this out here on the Instagram, and I'll just quickly run through them there. Actually, we'll take turns doing them. Okay. These are always so hard to say. I don't know why we even tried pronouncing the usernames, but Abhijay Chavin, so I'm so sorry, wants to give Ishigami from Kaguya-sama Love is War some friends. That's a nice gift.
That is a nice gift.
He has friends. He's got friends.
He does have friends. This is true.
Cole, I think you should say the next one because I want you on tape saying this username.
I'm scared.
Okay. The username reads, "I'm totally a terrorist." And
get him, boys. We got him.
Got him. And the gift he's giving this year is beer.
Okay.
For
who?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, beer's always good. I'm not complaining.
The answer we received was one word: beer.
Nice.
We will gratefully accept this beer.
We will accept and drink this beer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
To you, I'm totally a terrorist.
Yes.
Cheers.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the order works.
Oh, it's my boy.
It's your boy.
It's Cole's boy, Herculean Hugo 23.
I thought it was Hugo.
I thought it's Hugo.
No, it's Hugo. And they say, most anime characters are Japanese, so maybe sweets from his country, Mexico.
Oh.
Mexican sweets.
Mexican sweets are really good. I hope they send some Mexican Coke, like Coca-Cola.
Ooh.
Not the other
I've
stuff.
never had Mexican Coke.
No, it's really good.
No. Is it? I'll have to try it.
If you've ever had like cane sugar Coke, it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like old school.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Next up we got from Spiral _girl__. Sorry, I was trying to say underscore really fast and just got tongue twister there.
A stroke.
They want to give Aki from Chainsaw Man a present. They're going to wrap themselves up and give it to Aki. Is the direct quote. So.
Whoa.
Holy whoa. Get us out of this situation, Cole. What's next?
Powerbarries.jpg.
JPEG.
They're getting GPS for Zoro from One Piece. Apparently,
that's actually a great gift.
That is a great gift.
Lost often, I'm told.
He does.
Yep.
He gets lost very, very often.
This will help him. Do not get lost.
He'll probably like actually break it though, to be honest with you. But yes,
he's got all them swords. Too many swords.
Finish us off, Jake.
All right, from 7 Eolian 2.
Were you speaking your own language there for a sec?
Yes. 7EY0AN2.
Yeah.
Says cigarettes for my main girl Revy from Black Lagoon.
Revy.
I like it.
That is a good gift. She would love a new pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, Jay.
Some smokes.
Jay's the only one I think that's watched it or knows anything about Black Lagoon.
I read the manga.
Yeah.
I read the manga.
What kind of smokes would she want?
I don't know anything about cigarettes, so I'm not too sure.
You don't smoke huge cigarettes? Yeah. I'm gonna say Camels. Camels
just
Crush.
What are some smokes?
What are some classic Canadian
Marlboro
smokes?
Oh,
Players.
John Players.
That's what my grandpa used to smoke.
Yeah.
Keyword used to.
Benson and Hedges.
Benson and Hedges.
Oh no, yeah. We should move into the mailbag quick.
Yeah, let's get into this.
Yes, let's go.
It's time for the mailbag. Bunny wants to know, what is your go-to comfy vibes anime? They want to add to us that theirs is Sweetness and Lightning, an anime that I need to watch, actually. I need to watch that one.
That is a very good choice.
Review candidate for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with one that I recently watched, Laid Back Camp. The first season of it is Pure Comf. Pure vibes.
Okay.
It's for sure. If I want to chill and just like sip on some hot chocolate, Laid Back Camp. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Cole or Mike?
I just my answer.
Yeah.
Cole, do you want to go again?
Cole, do you have another one?
No.
Okay. Jay, please go.
Oh, I was gonna say you.
What is happening?
I don't know. Okay, Mike, go ahead.
My answer's going to be Devilman Crybaby. Jay, go.
So comfy.
Comfy.
I don't watch comfy anime is the answer to this question.
I'd say for me, the comfy anime that I always think of is Horimiya.
Oh, that is comfy, actually.
Mm-hmm. Just like, I love the relationship between the two main leads, and like just seeing them together is like, oh, so heartwarming. So
too
comfy.
dramatic. Too much drama.
There's a little too much drama in that one, but I don't like watching shows without drama, so I don't like generally watching comfy shows is my answer to this. So yeah. We have a question of the week.
Yeah, as the music swells, I'll read the question of the week so that I can answer it also. What's the best anime to watch over the holidays? To you listeners, we ask this question.
Please answer this question.
Please answer this question. I'll give you my answer. It's Toradora, obviously. Duh. The best Christmas anime.
I'm going to say the entirety of One Piece. Jay, go.
I am going to say, you know what? I'm gonna watch this this holiday season. I haven't started it yet, but since it's Christmas, let's watch The Pet Girl of Sakurazo all together. Okay?
Oh, I want to watch that show too.
What do you guys say we go to an
Break?
Break. I'm so sorry. The kindness ends now. The time has come for us to air our grievances
Oh no.
and show our displeasure in the filthy anime that have released this year or have not released this year.
Oh,
Welcome
boy.
back to the Anime Protagonist Podcast, and it is Christmas time, so we,
Are
the Anime
angry.
Boys, are very angry because we have gotten some great things, but there are some things that are just unacceptable. And we will talk about these unacceptable travesties that have occurred in the year 2022.
Is that Erwin Smith?
No,
Erwin?
this is just me.
Oh, it's Jay. Okay,
This
it's
is
back
Jay.
to normal.
Yeah, it's just me.
Joseph?
You're
it's just
possessed
me.
by the ghost of Erwin there for a second.
Of who?
Never mind. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just did a thing. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna be talking about airing our grievances, and we have I think each 5 of us.
No, there's 3 of us.
There's 3 of us, Jay.
Sorry, each of us have
3
5
of us.
grievances
We have 5 each.
that we're gonna discuss and bring up. And
All right, well,
talk
that's
about.
15.
So 15 total. So what do you say we dive right into it?
Let's dive right in. Let's
Guys-
just dive.
I'm gonna cannonball in.
Let us begin with the airing of grievances.
We're all gathered around the metal pole. We're gonna air some grievances.
The aluminum
Yep.
pole, and then we'll have feats of strength after.
That's right.
Yep.
Jay's gonna win.
He's very strong.
He's got rage strength.
Mike,
No, I've got
please.
tear strength. Come on.
His tear ducts are strong.
That's how his muscles get so strong from wiping away the tears. It's like a curl every time you do it.
Look, just get me into a Quince movie, okay?
Yeah. Like
The audience doesn't need to know about
No,
this.
yeah. You just reminded me of the Quince movie. Jay just wailing. And then, you know what I just remembered too is when we were discussing in the Discord recently when the foot size came up.
Yeah.
And Jay was talking about how he has size 14 feet, and people were sending these pictures of Jay just walking with giant feet. Like comically big. Anyway,
Jay's shoes are like
comically
freakishly
big.
large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always wears these boots, which I always just assumed it was like the boots that were big, but apparently it's the feet that are inside them are also big.
Yeah, there was one time where when I was a little...
He's got his feet curled up in those boots, like a Dr. Seuss character. So when he takes his shoe off, they like the Wizard of Oz witch.
Yeah, just unravels.
Yeah.
There was one time when I was a little younger, I went shoe shopping with my dad, and he took out flippers, and he was like, "Here, put these on. I think they're your size."
Nice.
That's hilarious. Your
Yeah.
dad's a funny guy.
Yeah.
That's
Dad's-
first grievance. Jay's feet way too big.
Yeah.
Second
Get
grievance.
some smaller feet, Jay.
Yeah, smaller feet, please. How do you buy shoes for those things? Part
With
my
great,
first-
great difficulty.
Yeah, obviously. Like I'm big feet and I have a hard time, and you're quite a bit bigger than me.
Yeah, and the thing that sucks is like you can't get like a design you want. Like you have to like settle for whatever's there, and it sucks.
All right. Can we move off the Jay's feet topic and into the main topic?
Listen, I always thought I had big feet, but then Jay came around. He's got these monsters.
Flippers.
Yeah. Jay's new nickname on the podcast, Flipper. Okay, my first grievance. I have a problem with anime. Instead of doing seasons, they've been just releasing different parts of the same season.
Yep.
Okay, so like Attack on Titan is the peak offender here. This is where it really got to the tipping point. I can do a part 2. A part 2, I think is okay. If you take a little like break in between, whatever. Part 2, but when you're getting part 3,
And it's a year later.
and it's a year later,
Just
that's a season. That's a new season, my guy.
yeah, 100%.
That's a final season.
Yeah. You know what show kind of started this trend, I think?
What's that?
And it's a weird one. But Jay, do you remember We Never Learn?
Yes.
That show was the first one I can remember that did that. Like, first part of the season was in like the spring, and then it skipped 2 seasons, and then it finished up in the winter.
They all do it now.
Yeah, no, they do that. That's just regular split core, but like having one split core is completely different from like, we're going to do a season and then like a year later, here comes part 2.
Well, it's because Attack on Titan painted themselves into a corner by saying season 4 is the final
Yeah,
season.
they really screwed themselves by saying the final season.
And like, if they were like, oh, we need to do more, they should just have been like, okay, let's get all this done and then announce it and brand it.
Was there no like pre-planning?
Yeah.
Like,
probably,
did they
probably not.
Did they honestly not realize that they couldn't finish it in 24 episodes?
You know what other show also did this, by the way? And I mean, to be fair, there's a good reason. But Gintama also did this. They announced a season of Gintama as the final season of Gintama, and then it ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And then they were like,
Gintama's like a comedy though, so they might have meant it.
No, they didn't. Like, legitimately, the reason is because the mangaka kept thinking of new ideas he wanted to add into his story before he ended it.
Oh.
So when they announced it as the final season, they thought, like, okay, the manga's ending very soon, so we can get to the end.
But that's not as bad, because, like, Attack on Titan was already done.
Yeah.
Like
was it
Mike
done
said,
when they announced the final season, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like Mike said, yeah, they probably didn't plan it, but it's like, why?
You should have had, like, a rough idea, at least.
Yeah.
How? Like, you guys are producing a huge television show. Did you not have, like,
some kind of
lots
foresight?
of pre-production meetings?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? The manga might not have been done when they started.
See, that's
final season part 1.
That's
I
the
thought
thing,
it was
right?
very
Like,
close.
Yeah,
I think it was.
And that's the thing. Like, they might have like been very close, or like they were like, oh, we're 3 chapters away, and then whatever his name is, Hajime or whatever, was like
Isayama. Yeah.
Isayama. Yeah. Was like, oh, I have a couple more ideas. I just want to squeeze in there before I finish.
Yeah.
Squeeze.
But then the other issue I have with all these parts is, like, when you go to log your stuff on AniList, because I'm a nerd, I must categorize and keep this information somewhere for purposes.
As you would.
Why do we do this?
As you do, yeah. I don't know why I'm
There's a
explaining
grievance.
this. It's
There's a
obvious.
grievance.
Yeah.
Why do we do this?
Why do we do this to ourselves? Why am I the way I am? That's number one grievance.
I mean, that's just an annual grievance.
Yeah, why are we the way we are? But anyway, so some shows who have the split core will have 2 separate seasons. For example, 86. There are 2 separate seasons on AniList or Mal.
Mm-hmm.
But then some shows with the split core will just have 1 season. What is it? Which is it? Mushoku Tensei does the same thing. Is it season 2? Is it part 2? What is it? I don't know. And then I'm trying to talk to a guy I work with who loves Mushoku Tensei. And he's like, oh, did you watch season 2? And I'm like, no, I don't think I've watched. I didn't know season 2 is out. And then he's like, oh yeah, I watched it. And I'm like looking it up. I'm like, oh, you mean part 2? And he's like, what's the difference? And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right.
Wait, Mike, you work with someone who watches
Mushoku Tensei?
And reads.
And reads?
I gotta work there, Mike. I gotta go work there.
Mike,
like,
why is he on the podcast?
Shout out Ian.
Shout out Ian.
Ian, this is a formal invitation to the podcast. I want to talk to you about Mushoku Tensei.
Whoa.
Jay, I'm scheduling a meeting. We need to talk about this inviting guests.
Let's discuss this.
I thought
air.
that was clearly a joke.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just being a silly goose. We always discuss things as a team. We are all equal peoples.
Yes.
But anyway, my grievance. Jay's derailing me because he's been having a few mudslides.
No.
He says as he drinks his mudslide.
Oh,
for the listeners, this is like one of the first episodes Jay's been getting hammered on. Usually,
it's Christmas.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
How do you think I'm gonna tolerate you two?
That's true. Usually, me and Cole are enjoying a beverage or two during the episode, and Jay's just like, "Why am I with these drunk people?" And then, this one is Jay's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Cole drinking.
Yep. Water.
Delicious, crispy Sapporo.
Mm-hmm. But no, Mike, honestly, I definitely do agree with that. Like, it is kind of weird that they're just like, oh, here's part 1 of 1 season, and then part 2 will come like much later, and then it all releases on the same Blu-ray disc.
Yeah.
It's just the Wild West. It's just nuts.
There's no
just
rules
crazy.
to it. Yeah.
There's no rules.
And I think probably the real problem is that I think in Japan they must just not care that much about this, and we're just like overanalyzing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe continuity isn't such a big deal over there. Like, for us, it's like, no, we need to, like, when does the first season end? And the second season?
Yeah.
Like, One Piece. What's going on with One Piece?
At the same time, like
it's
they
just
have
one season.
It's one season.
At the same time, over there in Japan,
What is this, Carnation Street?
They have TV obligations that they have to fulfill that don't have to be fulfilled over here, where it's just put onto a streaming service.
That's probably part of it too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, stop talking reason into my grievance here. What's your guys' grievances?
Jay, go.
All right, my first grievance, Mike. You mentioned it very recently, or brought it up very, very briefly. So I'm gonna jump off of that and say, man, we need another season of 86. Part 2 ended. And there's more light novel to cover, and it's good stuff, and I want to see it animated. So give me more 86, please.
Give Jay more Vladimita Mablazle or whatever her name is.
Vladilena Malize.
Vlad.
Well, give me more of my girl Lena, please.
Give him more Vlad.
I need more of my girl.
Is she still going through her phase right now with her red streak in her hair?
Is she still in her emo phase?
In the light novel?
Yeah.
Do you want me to spoil it?
I'm just asking if she has a streak of red in her hair.
Oh, no.
Okay, good.
Jay's always chomping at the bit to spoil something.
Immediately after she meets Shin, Shin's like, what are you doing? And she's like, okay.
Yeah, you look ridiculous.
He's like, hey, cheer up. You're a princess.
He's literally like, cheer up. This is like, you having the red streak in your hair isn't going to help anything. And she's like, yeah, good point.
Good point. I thought it was...
thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Cole.
Yeah. 86 is... I like 86. It's a different...
How do I not be mean to Jay?
I was going to say it's unique, but then I remembered, no, it's basically Iron-Blooded Orphans.
I need to bring this up. Kay, you just reminded me. You know who helped work on Iron-Blooded Orphans, and specifically the script?
Oh, I'm going to guess that the writer for Bunny Girl Senpai.
That is correct.
Oh,
really?
What a good guess.
Really?
Yeah!
Were you guys in on this? How did you know that, Michael?
I'm just a savant when it comes to anime screenwriters.
No, I told
Jay
Mike
told me before the podcast.
Off air, yeah. We were talking about Bunny Girl Senpai off air because I was saying that I was enjoying Bunny Girl Senpai and I found it out. And, like, I did not expect that.
Well, maybe you should watch...
Does it make sense, Cole? Does it make sense?
Yeah, because you're the only person who's watched both.
Well, I'm sure he wasn't the primary writer.
No, he wrote the script for a couple of episodes.
There are, like, elements, like, intertwining storylines, I guess, that kind of makes sense.
Okay.
I can see it vaguely.
Okay.
Vaguely,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Jay's gonna watch Iron-Blooded Orphans finally.
Good.
But this
86 is good.
Yeah.
I would like a season 2 of 80 or season 3 of 86, but I don't think it's necessary.
I agree.
I mean, I just like it, so that's why I want it.
It's his grievance. He can be mad about what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I'm just sharing my thoughts.
I know. I agree 100% with what Cole said, though.
Like,
I don't think it needs a season 3.
But it would be nice.
Or
it would be
season
nice.
2 in this case.
Yeah, no, it would be a season 2. Like, I do get where you're coming from, because I think that, like, it did end off on a good point where, like, they met and everything's all good. Spoilers for 86, I guess. But I don't know. I just want to see where it goes from there, despite the fact that I already know.
Well, I get it. You want to see it.
Yeah. I want more.
See it.
Yeah. Jay, have you watched part 2 of 86 yet?
I plead the 5th.
Interesting.
What? Oh, okay. Here's my first grievance. Yeah. Jay, watch some effing shows, man.
Cole, you know what? Let's get your first grievance, please.
Speaking of season 3s, we've come to the end of 2022 and we're going into 2023, and a lot of things have happened this year. You know, we went and we sent to we're starting moon missions again soon.
Yeah. I bought a car.
Michael bought a car. I booked a trip to Japan. Going.
I started a YouTube channel.
Jay started a YouTube channel. Go check it out, Jay Garritian.
But all of these good things happening, and still no announcement, no release, no nothing for season 3 of March Comes in like a Lion. Give me season 3 already. I've waited I've been a patient boy. I've been so good. I've been such a good little boy, patiently waiting for a season 3 of March Comes In Like a Lion. That's all that I want. That's all that I want. I just want a season 3 of March Comes In Like a Lion so that I can watch it. But I can't watch it because there is no season 3. There's just 2 seasons. How many times do I have to watch these 2 seasons of the same show over and over and over again just so I can get my fix? I need it. There's no season 3 though. Maybe one day we'll get a season 3.
Cole, can I help you out here a little bit before Jay helps you out as well?
Please.
I just want to point out that the manga also got delayed again, and there's no season 2 of Land of the Lustrous either.
Mike?
Jay, do you have anything to add?
No, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Oh, okay. Cole, do you care to elaborate on these facts?
I pre-ordered the English manga. It's coming out in February now.
When was it going to come out?
It should have already been out.
Oh,
for some reason it's not.
It sounds like a grievance to be aired.
That's fine. Another grievance would be make the Blu-rays maybe a little bit cheaper. That would be nice. So I don't have to buy 4 sets of Blu-rays to watch 2 seasons of anime, and each one of them is like $180 US. How much would that be in Canadian, Michael?
How much are they again? Say that again.
180-ish US. It'd be like $250 Canadian.
Last time I checked, it's $1.30 Canadian for US dollar. $1 is $1.30 Canadian. So
it's absurd.
I shouldn't entirely have to pay too much.
I shouldn't have to pay $1,000 for a set of Blu-rays.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For a show that I like.
Yeah, you want to support them, but it's like, how do you support someone when they're like just blatantly ripping you off at the same time?
They're just robbing me.
Yeah.
They're just robbing me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm out of steam now.
Yeah, you did a little good speech there, and I kind of used up all your gas, eh?
Yeah.
Mike, do you have another grievance to air?
All right.
I'll get more steam. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah. My next
right there
grievance,
with you, buddy.
Yeah. Cheers. My next grievance is My Anime List, the website used for logging and categorizing anime, as we have said before. Mainly, I think it's like the main one at this point. You can safely say, eh?
Yeah, it's kind of the go-to for most people.
Yeah.
Not for us elitists.
No, we use AniList. It's superior in every way.
Oh,
But Mal, you got to stop letting people. You know what? You can let people rate shows as they're airing per episode by episode. That's fine. Let them do that. But don't let those factor into the official, like, this is the score of the show. Because then you wind up with Kaguya-sama Season 3 being like the #1 show of all time, and it's only had like 3 episodes out.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Bleach got to #1 after the first episode.
Isn't there any quality control there? Like, isn't there anybody monitoring it to say, wait, that can't be.
You know what I think it is, honestly? I think it's probably like a bunch of like, they're like purists in the way. I could see this. I could see them being like purists. And they're like purists when it comes to data too. And they're like, no, that is the data. It's just the data.
What it says.
It's just what the data is. We can't change the data. But you just make a thing that's like the show doesn't factor in until like episode 6 or halfway through.
You just make a thing
that
says
2 tabs that say include airing shows and exclude airing shows.
Yeah, like,
just exclude airing shows in general.
Yeah.
A score shouldn't count until the show's done. That's what I think.
I agree with you.
I don't believe in rating a show midway through the season because you're gonna change your thing. You're gonna change it. Like, what's the point of saying, okay, we're at episode 3, I'm gonna rate it an 8, and then come episode 6, I'm gonna change my rating to a 7.5. Just wait until the show's done. Then what's the point?
Counterpoint. Because I've done this. I have actually rated a show halfway through.
Yeah,
and I did it because I wanted to basically see. All right, this is my thoughts at the midway point. Let's see how that changes, because I won't remember in like 8 weeks.
Okay.
That was the whole reason why I did it.
My counterpoint is just remember. Just remember what you thought of it.
But I'm a dummy.
No, you're not.
I'm a dummy bear.
See, here's my point for that. If you're watching a show, like you're probably not going to remember everything that happened in the show, sure. But, like, by the time you finish the show, you're at least going to remember your experience with it.
How did it make you feel in your heart?
And, like, how did that feeling at the end make you feel?
Okay.
You know, Mike's isn't so bad, like, rating a show halfway through. It's the people who re-rate their show every episode. It's like,
that's crazy to me.
Why?
I think, at the same time, if people are doing it when they're binging, It's like,
well, that's a whole other thing.
yeah,
Those people should be institutionalized.
That can't. There's no way anybody like is watching like 300 episodes of One Piece and changing their rating after every single episode.
I'm sure there are.
I'm sure there are, Mike.
And we're going to get messages about it.
Yeah, we're going to get dragged through the mud for this.
Yeah.
Please message us if that's what you do, and we will send somebody to help you.
We will send you the same person that Cole sent to Asuka.
Or we'll have you on the podcast to explain yourself, because these actions you need to explain them
in
to
court.
Us. Yes.
In court. Yeah, it'll be AniPro court.
But the actual grievance here is I'm filing a grievance against my anime list for letting airing shows top the top anime of all time. That's inexcusable.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, why is Chainsaw Man so high?
Jay just came up with a really good topic idea, and I don't want to let that slip by.
What was it?
Anime court. That would be a lot of fun.
Writing it down.
Moving on.
No. You're the one who came up with it, Cole. Don't put it on me.
And this is how we do things at AniPro. I'm going to derail the show so that I can say, that's a good idea.
Little peek behind the curtain. Yeah.
Anyway, Jay, your next grievance.
No, it's your next grievance. Oh, no, it is my next grievance.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Jay,
Have another
drink. Yeah.
Okay, my next grievance, and you know what?
No.
We're talking about the show. I have my grievances about the show.
I'm sure you do.
Chainsaw Man.
I hate you guys so much for this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Sorry?
You really need to stop, okay?
No.
Every time we do a review that I pick, you guys keep pushing it back.
Oh.
Every single time. I just want to do my review because I like a lot of shows and I want to show you my shows. But you're like, no, we're just going to do other things. I want to show you what shows I like.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you let me? This is a travesty.
There's usually What was the last one that we reviewed for you, Jay?
Crest of the Stars.
No, Crest of the Stars was good. I like Crest of the Stars. What was the one before that?
I think it was Classroom of the Elite.
That one made me want to jump out a window, and that's why.
No, it made you want to watch Isekai Quartet.
It's Isekai Quartet.
And how was Isekai Quartet?
Brilliant.
Exactly. I made you enjoy yourself. Maybe not with the show that I wanted it to be, but you know what? You still found your way.
Day Live, though? Good time. I like Day Live. That was fun.
Yeah,
that was Mike's pick.
No, it wasn't. Was it really?
It was your pick, Mike.
I picked that?
Yep.
What's wrong with me?
Good job, Mike.
We need to start keeping track of this stuff. You know what?
You know where I'm keeping track of this stuff? In here.
Yeah, I know.
Like I do on my Annie list because I remember the shows.
I like how when we came up with this topic idea, Jay was like, well, I don't know. I'm not really like a guy to have many grievances with people. Meanwhile, me and Cole both know, or like Jay has a book of grievances in his head.
He's got
many
the
to be aired.
grievances.
Yeah.
Why do we delay? I don't think it's just you. I think we
it
end
is
up pushing.
Just me. Every time we delayed my review for Crest of the Stars because you wanted to review Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Well, we had to. It was topical.
The people were asking.
We didn't have to.
The people were asking me. They stopped me on the street and they said, "AniPro Cole."
Who was on the street? You introduced me to this person, and I will gladly drop this right now.
My mother called me and she said, when are you reviewing Cyberpunk Edge Runners?
Don't you know that Rebecca is best girl?
Yeah.
She's not even in the stratosphere of best girl.
Oh boy. We've upset Jay. Wait, Jay, didn't you pick Anohana, our very first review?
I did pick Anohana, yes.
I don't think we delayed that one.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. I think you're making this a bigger deal in your head than it is.
Yeah, we only delayed one.
Oh, yeah, Classroom of the Elite wasn't delayed, was it?
We delayed two. We delayed Classroom of the Elite, and then we delayed Crest of the Stars.
What if we... You know what? Here's my grievance. What shows have we reviewed that I wanted to review? Cyberpunk.
And the show before that
was Overlord.
No, Overlord was Mike's pick, and then before that...
Where's Cole's picks coming from?
I forget what we reviewed.
Yeah, because we haven't.
Oh, Cole's just never got to pick one.
No. Cyberpunk was my pick, I guess, but I think that was...
No, you definitely got to pick
review
Cole.
that.
No. No. What? No, we reviewed, what was that show? Place Further Than the Universe.
Oh, there you go. Cole's
that was your pick, Cole.
Cole's
I thought
awfully
that was
quiet.
Mike's. I thought that was Michael's.
No, that was your pick.
Actually,
No,
no,
I thought it was Mike's because Mike wanted to review it because he hadn't watched it.
Nope, that was Overlord. He wanted to review Overlord because he hadn't watched Overlord.
Actually, you might have it mixed up, actually. I think I might have actually picked Place Further Than the Universe.
Nope, that was Cole. Cole picked Place Further Than the Universe. I remember because I remember him saying, this is my pick.
We're going to keep track of this. I've made us a website. It is at anipropod.com. You can type that in.
Big announcement.
And you know who else picked? You know what else you picked, Cole? Land of the Lustrous.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, there you go.
You're right.
Yeah, shoot.
Okay.
We need to go on to the next grievance here.
We've done a lot of reviews. I forgot.
Yeah,
Go check out our reviews. We have a review tab on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I got a grievance for you, boys.
All right.
Speaking of Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the masterpiece from the geniuses at Studio Trigger, was nominated for Best Adaptation at this year's Game Awards.
Did it win?
No, it lost.
No.
And that's my grievance. One of the best things I've watched this year, and it didn't even win Best Adaptation.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What did win?
Arcane.
Did you watch it?
No. Why would I watch that? Why would I watch that trash?
Then how do you know that? Then how do you know that it's not good?
When I could watch the masterpiece that is Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
I will counterpoint you, Cole.
Listen. Shut up.
Okay.
Listen. You
boss.
You got Rebecca. You got David. You got Lucy. You got the big guy.
Adam Smasher.
You got the other big guy.
Maine.
His name's Maine. Studio Trigger, 10 episodes. It was just like a quick, delicious meal. It was just a perfect show, and it really should have won.
Isn't Arcane only like 12 episodes too?
I thought Arcane's quite a bit. I thought it was 30.
I don't know. I haven't watched it either, but I've literally heard nothing but amazing things about it either. So it's like,
yeah. Well, everybody should watch Cyberpunk, and then they'd be like, "Holy crap! Now that's a good show." Arcane who? Arcane what?
Watch Cole's gonna watch Arcane one of these days and be like, "Oh crap! This is
it's the greatest thing I've ever seen."
Yeah.
In my life.
Oh crap!
What's on your mind this week, Cole? Arcane.
Arcane's really good. we should review Arcane next.
I've heard that it's very good.
So
I just really wanted Cyberpunk to win.
I'm just going to compare numbers here. On IMDb, Arcane got a 9 out of 10, and Cyberpunk Edgerunners got an 8.4 out of 10.
I think where Cyberpunk loses people is just the triggeriness. Some people don't like trigger stuff. Like, it's just the way their style is just too much for people.
Yeah,
but we've already reviewed Cyberpunk, so I'm not going to go too deep into it.
Yeah, we all know how good it is.
At the same time, I think League has a lot more fans than Cyberpunk did.
Absolutely.
Like, Cyberpunk had to bring people back with Edgerunners, whereas League went in with tons of fans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true, too.
It's a good point, too. Yeah.
No, I understand why it won. This is literally this is me nitpicking and just airing my grievance. Personally, I think that Edgerunners should have won, because I think it was one of the best things I've seen this year. But c'est la vie. I guess.
I didn't even like Edgerunners, so there.
Jay, shut up.
Thank you, Cole.
Mike?
All right, my next grievance here.
Speak.
All right. I have a problem with Netflix.
Do you?
But they made Edgerunners.
I have a confession for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I am a fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, good. Me too.
Good job, Jay.
High five.
We love JoJo's.
Wow.
It was a very impactful high five.
How did you do that?
Don't worry about it.
They're sitting a city apart.
As Jay said, Santa magic.
Yeah.
But Netflix has managed to take my beloved JoJo's and kill all the hype of it. I was so excited to have... Listen, in my time as an anime fan, I've never actually been a part of a JoJo's as it was airing, really, until part 6. Because I hadn't watched JoJo's when part 5 was coming out. Part 4 was before my time, I believe.
Yep.
And so part 6 is coming out. I was excited to be like, oh, sweet. I can like keep up with the memes weekly and all the hype's going to be there. And I'll get to experience the JoJo-ness, all the good stuff about JoJo is the best part. Mm-hmm. But what does Netflix do? They release it in 3 12-episode increments instead.
Gross.
No. And subsequently killed all of the hype about JoJo's part 6. You hear nobody talking about it.
Nobody talks about it.
Not many people are watching it even just because like the hype's been that killed. It's crazy. It's JoJo's.
There are some things that work with the binge model, right?
Some things do, yes, like edge runners.
Edge runners, or, Netflix is good at it, which just came out Wednesday or whatever. Mm-hmm. Stranger Things.
Shane is downstairs watching Wednesday right now.
Yeah, all of these Netflix shows can all be released binged. JoJo's does not strike me as something that can really utilizes the binging model.
JoJo's is actually, in my opinion, not a good binging show because like you kind of want each episode's kind of so zany and over the top that you kind of need that like bit of a break in between sometimes.
As somebody who tried binging JoJo's for the first time.
Yeah,
you're right.
When you have a show where a lot of the fan base asks and argues about which parts you can skip, that's how you know that it's not a good binging show.
Yeah.
That's a good point too, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. It's that's a really good point.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the end of the day, my grievance is truly about them taking my fun away from me. Netflix, you took my fun away from me. Give me my fun back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. How did Netflix screw up enough to ruin the excitement for something as beloved and memed
as
JoJo's?
That's literally like deeply ingrained in the internet culture and the week to week. Here's the memes. You know what I mean? It's like one of the oldest memes is like the JoJo ending meme with the roundabout.
I mean, how many old school like Vine compilations did we watch in our youth?
Exactly.
Michael? It's
old, man. And then there's all the part 3 memes. It's like, choice.
There's a line in part 6 that like I was so excited for because like I thought like, oh, it's gonna be meme to death. Nobody talks about it.
Yeah, because they killed it. They
killed it.
Yeah, they killed it.
Nobody cares.
Where's Mickey? Where the frick is Mickey?
What's happening now?
Where's Mickey?
It's a line from.
He is.
It's literally a line from part 6.
He's a mouse.
Here's Mickey.
Where's Mickey?
Anyway.
Netflix. Bottom line, give me Mickey back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's offensive too because they have no problem doing weekly releases. Look at Isekai Oji-san.
Look at Violet Evergarden.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's right there. Anyway.
Yeah.
Next
Good job,
grievance.
Netflix. Good job.
Cole?
Jay. Oh, okay. I'll go because I do Jay, we'll go back to you just because this kind of is related to what Mike said.
Okay.
Netflix ruined JoJo's and another company that has something to do with Mickey as well. May have ruined another very, very, very anticipated anime. Summertime Render is still in the dreaded Disney Vault, and they are not.
That's offensive.
They haven't released it. I just want to watch it. It looks so good.
You know what, boys? I'm sticking to my guns. Best show of spring 2023 or 2022.
Probably. Maybe.
Honestly,
I don't
probably.
know.
Yeah.
There's no way for me to know.
Here's the thing. It's like they're asking you. It's like they're teasing you. They're like, you want to watch this show?
Yeah.
And they have the audacity. They have the gall to release Bleach weekly.
Yeah.
But they won't release Summertime Rendering weekly?
That's the most frustrating part is when they do that. They're like,
they knew they had to do that with Bleach because everybody wanted to watch Bleach. Summertime Rendering is a little more obscure. I mean, for us, but we're quite in the anime community, I guess.
I think you just got to know that the anime as a community as a whole likes weekly. That's part of the anime community is like the voting on what episode is the best this week. What was your best boy this week? Stuff like that. That's anime culture, right?
Yeah, it's important.
Disney just needs to know that. And I think they do now, but like, I
think they'll learn.
Yeah.
I think they'll learn with the whole Bleach thing.
Yeah. And it just keeps the hype going too. It keeps it rolling.
It's not like Disney like dumps stuff out like Netflix does. Like they do release things weekly. I don't understand the whole Summertime Render.
I wonder if
it's
like in Japan over here or something.
in Japan, they watched it weekly. It released on Disney Plus in Japan weekly.
Spy Family releases on Disney Plus weekly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it releases weekly here, too.
No, but I mean on Disney Plus.
Yeah. But I mean,
lots of stuff releases weekly on Disney Plus. But honestly, they were one of the first ones to actually do weekly releases with like all the Star Wars shows and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate because I really want to watch this show.
I've read the manga and I know how good the show is, and I want more people to see it.
And like, I can hear everybody screaming like, "Oh, there's ways to watch it."
We know. We know there are ways to watch it.
I try not to do that. But like, it's like they're
tempting you. They're like, you want to watch this show?
They force me to do that.
Yeah, Mickey, what have
sucks.
you done?
Hey,
sucks. Mickey, you're so mean.
You're so mean.
Let me watch Summertime Rendering.
Oh, that was better. I like that.
There we go.
Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey, you're so mean. Let me watch Summertime Rendering. Hey, Mickey.
Oh, Jay's going to be singing that the rest of the episode. We need to move on. Jay, what's your next one?
Yeah, Jay,
next one.
Sorry we skipped you.
You know what? You kept, Disney Plus has kept Summertime Rendering back, held it away from us.
Yep.
I've got a bone to pick with Aniplex.
Uh-oh.
They took an anime I was super excited for this year, Fate Strange Fake. They pushed it back. What the heck?
What the heck?
I wanted to watch another Fate show that was written by the person who wrote Baccano. Like, I mean, come on.
Well, Jay, you'll still get it.
Yeah, but I don't get it this year.
Oh, it's not even coming out this year at all.
No, it comes out next year now.
Like 2024.
2023.
Well, that's like
Jay,
weeks away.
Jay, listen.
I think it's
we've
like
got these big grievances.
Yeah, this
and
is a little one.
You're coming at us with this week's sauce?
Like I said, I didn't really have that many that I could think of.
No, delays suck.
Yeah.
I hate them. I hate delays. Like, that's the thing too, is like, they're understandable.
And
when you step back and think about it.
Cole.
Yeah.
The main character, voiced by Kana Hanazawa.
You know, like, how could they possibly delay this show? Okay, no, I was getting to a point. I'm excited for this show. Thank you, Kana Hanazawa. Michael, thank you for putting her on the screen.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And
make sure it's a new
by
picture,
a heart
though.
too. Wow. Going out, busting all the stops for Cole.
What are you guys talking about? I didn't do any of that.
Yes, you did.
You did. I can see your smirk.
He's already putting it together in his head. Delays suck, like when you take a step back. But in the moment, it's delays are understandable when you take a step back. But in the moment, it's not good.
Yeah. No, honestly,
I'd rather something be delayed than come out and be really bad.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, when you take a step back, it's understandable. But, like, in the moment when you see, like, blank is delayed, it's like, God,
that hurts.
Always delayed. Yeah, Everything's always delayed.
Yeah, no, they did the same thing for 86 Part 2, which is why I didn't want to watch it weekly, because it was like, okay, I don't want to be sitting here for weeks waiting for the next episode.
Now that you mention it, 86 Part 2 did have a really weird release.
Mm-hmm. Well, because it was
like the last episode was
the last one. Yeah, the last one took like a month to come out.
Yeah, that was weird.
But Jay, you wouldn't have known that until they didn't announce that the last episode was delayed until it was like almost time for the last episode.
Yeah. Also, you didn't watch it.
It wasn't just the last episode though; it was like multiple episodes, but they delayed it by like a week, and then the last episode they delayed by
There was this little thing called the coronavirus that went around recently.
Maybe you heard of it. Also, Jay, you didn't even watch the anime, so...
He's boycotting it, though.
No, the reason I didn't watch it is because, like I said, it started out where it was just being delayed, and so I was like, okay, I'm going to wait till it's done, and then it finished, and I was just kind of like, I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now with, what's that show I was supposed to watch this season?
Do It Yourself?
Do It Yourself. It's like, oh crap, now I got a whole season of this show to watch. And I'm probably going to like it.
Yeah, you will. You'll watch the whole thing.
It's going to be laid back camp 2.
Yeah.
3. There already is a laid back camp.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Oh, and the movie just came out too.
And there's a 3 coming.
And there's a 3rd season coming. Oh boy. That ain't
we
a
do
grievance.
got some good stuff to look for.
That ain't a grievance, boys. Mike, you do have a grievance.
As Jay hiccups. Do you guys have any final grievances? Because I actually have one that I think can finish us off here.
Yeah, let me get into this one because this is famously one that we've discussed on the podcast.
I just know my next one's going to be a lengthy one, so we'll end on it.
Live action anime.
Oh.
Yeah.
He went there.
Bad. It will be bad. It will always be bad. There will never be a good live action anime. Mark me down for it. That's my take. They just announced My Hero Academia live action.
Yeah.
I think Netflix is doing it or something.
Yeah.
Why do they do this? They release something and every time the community goes, this is the one. This could be good. Cowboy Bebop? Remember that?
Yeah, everyone was like, "Oh, this is going to be amazing" because they released the OP and it was literally shot for shot the same OP.
Which when they did that to me, that was a red flag for me. That's them saying we have no creative licensing at all. We're just going to remake the OP. Like if they did something original, then it'd be like, okay, they're like trying something different. But if they just remake the same opening, then it's like you're not even trying then. And that's kind of where I think a lot of this comes from. Mm-hmm. A lot of times they see an IP that is existing and has fans, and they're like, okay, easy money. Let's make this show. We don't got to put much into it. People are going to come watch it. And even if they complain, who cares?
They've already paid the money for to subscribe, so who cares?
It's dirty. It makes me feel gross a little bit.
Like, I am not excited for the My Hero Academia live action.
I mean, I'm not excited for My Hero Academia in general, period. But I just mean things like that. You know?
I'm just thinking like it's probably going to be like a cheap Disney film or like.
Mm-hmm. I think they're actually they got like a good director for it, don't they, and stuff.
No.
I think they got the guy who I forget who it was. It was If You Kill Time, I'll look it up quick.
I think it was one of the writers or something that you're referring to.
Yeah.
But I mean, like even who's doing the Your Name? Isn't it like J.J. Abrams or something?
It was J.J. Abrams, or like I think it was like his producing company or production
or like
company
Spielberg or something.
Yeah.
Like it was a pretty big name, but it's like because they don't get it.
No,
they don't like. They think here's my thing. They think it's an anime, so it's for kids. So we need to level it up so that now adults can watch it and understand the story. Not realizing that
adults already could.
It's already an incredible movie.
Yeah,
we don't need a live action one. We can just go watch this movie.
Yeah, or like the Death Note show that was on Netflix.
Or Death Note. What's the point?
What?
Why?
Like, It felt so Netflix teen drama that it kind of left what made Death Note cool and exciting off by the wayside.
Mm-hmm.
Hot take.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch Death Note and you just watched the Death Note live action, it's a fine movie. It's fine. It's
maybe,
not that. It's
but
not
then
that
don't
bad.
call it Death Note.
Yeah,
but it's kind of it's totally a different show than Death Note.
Right. Don't call it Death Note.
Don't call it Death Note.
But it's like uses the same core concept as Death Note. But
it's
like
not,
the plot's completely different, really, and like everything else is completely different.
Yeah, but then don't call it Death Note. Like, I mean, there are shows that use...
No, but it is Death Note, though.
Yeah, but they use the same... There are shows that use the same premise, but are called different things. Like, you can call it, like, Death Note and then add, like, a subtitle. This is, like, they're using the same characters, just with a different story. No, it even is the same story, just played out differently.
It's close to the same story. But, yeah, I just wanted to throw it out there. I didn't think it was... It's not a good movie, but it's not the worst one. You could do much worse for live actions.
Sure, but I mean, like, where are we when that's the defense?
I don't know.
When the defense is, it's not that bad. Like, I want us to be at a point where if they make a live action movie, we can say, that's good. I'm glad that they did that.
Yeah.
But we haven't gotten to that point, and we haven't gotten anywhere close to that point.
Yeah.
All it is creatively bankrupt people aping off of an already existing fan base.
Well, and part of it too is like they can't get stuff approved unless they know they think it's going to make money. So that's why they latch on to these.
I know.
Right?
I know the easy answer is always it's money.
That is honestly the answer all the time.
Oh, it absolutely
that
is.
Yeah. the cliche answer. But again, like that's so bleh.
Yeah.
I know it's gross,
yeah.
but it's it's the fact, right? It's
I
what
mean,
it is.
Yeah, it's just.
But I feel like we're running out of steam a little bit.
If you want to watch My Hero Academia, go watch My Hero Academia.
You don't need to watch a live
Death Note,
action.
if you want to watch Death Note, go watch Death Note. If you want to watch Your Name, inevitably when Your Name comes out, go watch Your Name. It's a new movie. It's not even old, and
Akira.
it's beautiful.
The one that's going to upset Cole the most is going to be when Akira eventually comes out.
You know what?
action.
Akira.
Oh, that's going to be the one you like.
No, Akira I could see being more like Alita Battle Angel, where it.
Oh, that's a good live action anime adaptation.
It was okay.
Or there is no anime for Akira or Alita, I don't think.
There's OVAs.
There?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. But I could see Akira being old enough and having enough like concept-y stuff to really work. But some of this other stuff, it's so story driven that it's like there's no point in doing it.
Yeah.
You know.
Or like Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen the Scarlett Johansson.
I'm just talking about how it's not good. Like people didn't really.
The thing is, like I don't know again, like why they do it, because the hardcore fans aren't going to like it no matter what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the casuals aren't going to go see it because they don't know what it is. So
yeah, the casuals are, and honestly, saying that it's based on an anime for a lot of casual people will honestly chase some people. Yes, will chase some people away. Unfortunately,
like they'll be like, an anime.
Yeah,
get this drivel away from me.
Yeah. But Mike, you had you did have one last one. We should get to it.
In the interest of time, I'm just gonna say it, and then we'll argue about it.
Okay.
There's too many anime. Why are there like 75 shows that come out every season and really only like 10 of them are worth watching?
Yeah.
We don't need 15 different isekais where the guy's a doctor and he owns a pharmacy in another world. We don't need 45 shows where there's some cute girls singing and dancing. We don't need four or five soccer shows and only like one out of every 15 is actually good. Like, what are we doing?
I think the point that we're at right now in anime fandom is an interesting one where everything that gets released in Japan must be released here. Yeah. And that's where we're at right now. Without any concept of like waiting to see like, is something good?
Is it worth releasing?
Is it worth us watching? We just need to have it. Because I mean, like, how much crappy shows get released here?
At the same time though, like there's going to be a market for most of the shows. It's just how big of a market is it going to be?
Yeah, but like Mike said, there's if they're releasing 5 isekais, there's one market for isekai.
Right.
So everybody's going to watch the one good isekai.
Well, not necessarily. Like, I mean, if someone just likes isekai, then they're going to go to all of the isekai and be like, hey, I have a lot of isekai this season. This is awesome.
Yeah. Then make the isekai streaming service.
I don't know what's going on, and I don't actually even know what the answer is to this one. It's just like, why are you guys spending all this money on something that has no chance to be successful?
I think the thing is that like when the companies that approach the publishing companies for these adaptations, they're looking at it and they're like, oh, this is selling really well. Let's put it into an anime so we can sell something ourselves. Yeah.
Was Engage Kiss selling really well?
It wasn't. It was an anime original, so that's
you go.
Nothing.
There you go.
But that's completely different. That's people just trying to make something of their own, and it didn't work. So that's a completely different idea from adapting a ton of isekai.
Okay, was Love All Play selling super well? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many. I can running down the list on AniList right now, and there's so many shows that are like the majority of shows are under like a 60%.
Yeah.
Or under 70% for sure.
I mean, I don't like it's a it's a manga in one of Shueisha's magazines in Japan, so like it could be
right. You don't have to play devil's advocate for everything, Jay. But like it's just, why do we need this many shows to come out? Why do they need to waste their time and effort on shows that aren't going to be successful? Like, no one's buying a figure for that. They're never gonna make a figure for that. Like, that's where they make. I just don't get it. I think at this point I'm out of steam. I'm running out of energy. I've put so much time and effort into these grievances that I just need to rest.
Your final grievance is, I'm done with this podcast for now.
Mikey needs a nap.
Must sleep.
Mikey's eaten too much turkey and gravy,
Oh, so
He's
much.
got the itis. He needs to have that he needs to have that Christmas afternoon nap.
I think
Because no nap hits like a Christmas afternoon nap.
I think
I've never-
Can we all agree on that?
Never done that.
I've
No?
never had.
I'm not a napper.
I've never celebrated Christmas, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think we should wrap this podcast up and say Merry Christmas to all of you.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Happy
Thank you.
holidays to all of you.
Yes. Well, thank you for...
There are
Thank you
other...
Well, yes,
Holidays.
but this is releasing specifically on Christmas.
It's true.
This is releasing Christmas Day.
Yes. I know.
Yes. Yeah. And people are listening to us on Christmas Day. They would rather listen to us than be with their boring families.
Yes,
And we
thank
appreciate
you.
that.
Thank you.
Yes, but we'll be back next week. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Anime Protagonist Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff at AniProPod. That's ANIPROPOD. You can follow me personally on Twitter. That's AniProCole, ANIPROCOLE. Michael, where can the people follow you?
Follow me at Gritty Gundam, GRITTYGUNDAM. Jay, tell them.
You can find me at JGardian, JYGAREDIAN. And Cole, take us home.
I will take us all home. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, all of that. Whether you're listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Instagram, YouTube. I'm tired too.
I was gonna see, like, I could tell we were running out of energy here. I'm like,
Yeah.
we need to get out of here.
Come to our Discord as well. Come talk to us. We usually have energy. Links to all of our stuff is on our website.
That's right.
AniProPod.com, AniProcod.com.
The link tree
Just
still exists. but
AniPro
yes.
Cod.
AniPro Pod.
Yeah, he said
Podcast.
COD.com.
Oh no.
AniProPod, yeah.
They go to AniPro Cod. Where
The
are
link-
the animes?
The link is in the description if you
Yes.
are, or on our Insta bios and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
And we'll talk again next week. But until we come back next week, we say as we do at the end of every episode of the Anime Protagonist
Bye bye.
podcast. Merry
Bye.
Christmas. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.